That's why the judges will give him that round. Here we go in round 6. Many people didn't think it would go to 6. Nobody from Hungary or the UK or Germany thought it would be anything but this tough, and it is tough. Bedak is a tough guy. Nobody's been down. Bedak was shaken a little bit in the 5th round, but when he gets hit, he gets like an adrenaline flow and battles back even more. He's a little bit wild with his punches, and Vazquez was able to take advantage of that, as the replay showed you in the 5th round. This is round 6 from Bayamon on a humid night in Puerto Rico.
And now Rick warned his Bedak about his head.
Vazquez waiting, trying to draw him in. Let's go with a nice stiff jab, and that's the jab, Benny, that he wasn't throwing in the 1st round or so. You know, that's the jab that he's really driving off that back foot, and right behind that comes the right hand. He's hitting Bedak with many more clean blows. Bedak gets one in every once in a while. And Vazquez can't nap on the inside. He's got to throw with some mean intentions on the inside. The uppercut is there for him. The right hand is there as the left hand starts to come down of Bedak. You see the right hand will be there. If he can get him moving into that right hand, he can really stagger him with it. Vazquez knows that he's moving in that direction.
Bedak should crouch down. He should crouch down, make himself even smaller than he actually is. Because from right there, he's just a target now for Vazquez. Vazquez now has him measured, and that's why that jab is getting in there now. It's a very, very sharp jab that's now getting in, and he's working behind that. On the part of Bedak, I mean, he is totally frustrated now because it's just not getting in.
Well, he comes in, he jabs, but he doesn't land the jab, so he's open for a counterpunch when he comes in.
Good right hand.
He turns his back, and Vazquez Jr. hunts him down. Referee Jose Rivera did a nice job getting out of the way, so he didn't interfere with it. This is going to be frustrating for a guy like Bedak, who's as tough as nails. His punches, you see, are very wide, and Vazquez stays nice and tight. The shoulders rolled in, and he counters him. Blast behind the elbow that time. The left hook to the body. A little bit of fatigue from Bedak beginning to show now. He's much heavier in the legs than he was. The hands are coming down just a bit. And Vazquez will take advantage of these things gradually if it continues the way it's going. But the danger for Vazquez is that if Bedak can land one of these roundhouse shots that he throws.
But you know, I think Vazquez already felt the power of Bedak, and I don't think he's worried about it.
Well, he knows that he's quick, but he knows that he can outbox this guy, and he's doing that. But, you know, he's doing things differently than he was in the 1st round. You know, the first couple of rounds, he wasn't really throwing the jab as a punch. Now he is. It's not just a positioning jab anymore. He goes to the right hand lead. He just outboxed Bedak in that round. That's all he had to do. That's a nice round, a different sort of round for Vazquez, but a nice boxing round. Second win right now as we go to the 7th round. Let's see if Vazquez Jr. can keep the pressure on him. It's Wilfredo Vazquez Jr., the reigning champion, undefeated at 18-0 with a draw. Bedak himself is undefeated with 15-0, but only 5 knockouts. Now Vazquez wants to box this guy and land some power shots. Bedak is really wanting to land the power shot upstairs and downstairs. Left hook to the body, left hook to the head. You throw the straight left hand, and then he loads up his right hand, but it's very wide. Nice right hand shot that time behind the jab of Vazquez.
And he's doubling up with that jab, is Vazquez. He's doubling up with the left, and then coming over that right.
Vazquez has got a home now for the right hand underneath that outstretched left hand. He can counter it by throwing it after he throws the jab, or he can just parry down the left hand with the left hand of his own and throw a big right hand.
And I think from the 4th round on, he found that right hand. He realized that, you know, he had that time down. And again, the difference in reach and all that stuff, when Bedak would throw that left hand, that's where he's coming. Look at that.
Bedak is tough as nails on the inside, trying to land shots, but Vazquez is landing ever so many more clean shots. As I say that, Bedak gets a couple of.
But that's where he should stay, Colonel. He should stay right there, fight inside. Put his head right on the chest of Vazquez Jr. and fight there. Otherwise, he's got no chance.
Yeah, stay inside. Don't let this guy use the reach advantage. Don't let him use the height. Try to bang him with uppercuts. Rough him up a bit with your head if you have to.
Yeah, but you got to put that head right on the chest of Vazquez.
That's exactly where it belongs. But Vazquez is too slick for that too, Benny. He's not going to sit back for that. But look at this. Look at this boxing now. I mean,
it was a backhand.
Yeah, which is illegal, by the way.
But it's happening so fast you can't even see it.
Vazquez's eyes are very clear. You know that he knows exactly what he wants to do. A little bit of a fatigue factor here in the 7th round. Nobody has been down. Bedak was staggered a little bit back in the 5th round. And beyond that, it's been Vazquez just outboxing this guy and building up points.
What is impressive with Bedak, though, is when he takes a shot, boy, he comes right back.
Well, it gives him an adrenaline flow. He feels the power, and it doesn't make him quit. It makes him try harder. But he's being slowly broken down by Vazquez, too. Body shots, straight right hand like that. The left hook, look at this. And see, he gets the adrenaline flow, but only throws one punch.
And look at the mouth. The mouth of Bedak now is open.
Yeah,
he's now breathing with his mouth open.
He's feeling all these punches now, Benny. He tries to come in. He hangs on one of the few times in the fight. Referee Rivera separates them, and he's a little sloppy in his legs right now, is Bedak. And that's because Vazquez is moving side to side. He's making him come after him. He's dictating the fight. That's green generalship. Another good round of boxing for Vazquez Jr. I got it on my score sheet, 69-64 in favor of Vazquez.
Yeah, I've got it the same way. The only round I gave to Bedak was the 3rd round.
Same here.
You see the corner right there? Now they're applying the ice now over the right eye.
He looks exhausted, doesn't he?
Yeah. And here's some of the action. Round number 7. Look at that right hand. And that buckled his knee. That he was on his way down. But I tell you what, Bedak, some kind of tough.
He's in great
chin.
Yeah, he's in great physical condition. He's taking the best shot. I mean, that would have dropped a lot of guys. We're coming to round number 8 on Doug Jacobs Integrated Sports. Glad you're with us wherever you're watching around. Joining fourth with Ivan and Peter Rivera's PR Best Boxing. Mickey Gonzalez, Out Pro, All-Star Boxing, Tito Zabala, all joining forces to bring you this match. Benny and I are thrilled to be in Puerto Rico because you always know you're going to get good boxing. And this world title fight is no exception. Nor was the 4-round knockout victory of Rocky Martinez over Gonzalo Munguia from Nicaragua. What a great victory for Roman.
You know, they applied a lot of Vaseline over the right eye, big mouse over the right eye of Bedak.
He gets on the shoulder of Wilfredo Vazquez, and Vazquez showing his strength, just picking him up on it. Not only is it bad above the eye, Benny, when he spins around, you'll see it clearly too. Bedak is puffy, very puffy below the right eye as well. That's from that jab constantly in the face thrown by Vazquez Jr. Vazquez looks like he's in cruise control right now. And Bedak needs to pick it up if he has any chance of winning this fight. And to see, he doesn't have the real zip in those punches that he had back in the first couple of rounds.
It looks like a windshield wiper right now. Looks like a windshield wiper trying to clean that front windshield right now, the shots that Bedak is throwing. On the other hand, Vazquez now doing a great job of working behind that jab. Content to just score with that left jab.
And you notice, too, when you look at the feet of the fighters, you see that Bedak's kind of heavy in the heels and very heavy in the thighs, and the knees a little bit loose and right up on his toes, and moving around as Vazquez as he bounces to his left, resets up, feints left, back to his right, stops, sets up, makes Bedak miss, on the move again, couple of jabs. The right hand will be coming next for a vicious left hook. There's the right hand and left hook.
But what he's got to do also, too, now, to part of Wilfredo Vazquez Jr. is beware of the head. Beware of the head of Bedak as he comes in. And that's why he's doing a good job of throwing a multitude of punches from the outside to keep him away.
Well, right now, Vazquez is just doing an excellent job of boxing. He's not really pushing the action. Landed a solid right hand, fought to the light of Bedak. Bedak might be ready to go for the first time. Vazquez realizes that every other time that he's hit him like this, it's ignited and got an adrenaline flow going. But I think that Bedak is a bit out on his feet right now. Body shot, you see he comes back upstairs. There's no quitting this guy. Vazquez trying to get him off balance to see if he can dump him right now.
But I tell you where Vazquez got to go now. Go to the body. Go to the kidney right now. Because look at the hands. Watch the right arm. Watch the right arm of Bedak is starting to come up now.
Yeah, that comes up a little bit. He can blast him with a liver shot. Instead, the looping right hand gets him. Closing seconds now. This is the 8th round, and this has been a terrific round again for Wilfredo Vazquez Jr. And using some serious power at Bedak.